But
Anyways, all right, we're back.
hey guys, what's up? We're back.
The Graveyard Shift Movie Podcast.
Oh,
I think this one might come out Friday. The original plan was to do H2O, but things changed up, so H2O will either be coming Monday or next Friday. But Idle Hands, if we were ever gonna pick a movie to replace Halloween, it was this movie. I'll give this movie a 7 out of 10 for a nice little horror comedy. Tyler, you just got done watching it, so what you got for us?
I think if you watched this movie when it came out, you would give it a higher rating. But
Yeah.
I'm going to give it like a 4, maybe a 5.
4 or 5.
Yeah.
Bags.
Like if you didn't put horror on it, I think it'd be an okay movie. But the fact that it is trying to do that horror but comedy thing,
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's why I gave it. That's why I went a little low.
Yeah. Bags, what you got?
I give it a 7 out of 10 too.
7.
It was a good horror comedy.
Yeah.
It deserves a 3 at least, just because of the band. I'm jumping ahead.
The band?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I think this movie, ever since I've known like both of you, this is the movie that this and the Summer of Sam or whatever are the two movies that I get thrown out the most.
that's all Mr. Bag.
Yeah, but so but so we finally got around to watching it. But anyway, spoiler warning. Go check it out. Come back. Do whatever you want. But we're gonna get into it.
Do whatever you want. No.
Yeah.
Come back. It's always the only option.
That's the only option. But anyway, so let's get into it. First thing I wrote down, I remember the opening credit theme was bumping. I was really into it. I'm at the point now where I watched this a week ago. I can't really remember what the opening credit theme was, but apparently Thomas liked it.
I skipped it to try to save time.
So you can't even tell me what it is.
It was just words. It wasn't like a intro story.
What was playing over it? Wasn't there like some bloody shit or something playing over it?
Yeah, it was some cool shit they were showing during that crazy music.
Yeah, but I remember I liked it. But
Yeah, so all right, so this dude he lives in the attic, right? That's where his room is.
Mm-hmm.
Was it insane how he got out where he
he just
stands
stood
on the
it.
door?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was fucking crazy.
Was that more insane than him waking up to a CD player going, throwing it away and then picking up the next one that had the same song on? That's the one he wakes up
Yeah,
to.
Same exact point.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck?
They were pushing whatever track that was. I had never heard it before that movie.
I don't know what that was, yeah. I didn't look into it either.
Yeah, but they were definitely digging it.
He was digging it, yeah. But I was just so shocked that he just had it ready to go. But
Remember when he went downstairs and he was like, "Mom, we're out of dog food."
That's the part I remember Bags talking about the most.
yeah.
Mom, we need milk.
Yeah. What's the there's a line I have written down where it's this ain't Domino's, bitch. What is that from? I wrote it down.
He calls his buddy across the street for weed, and he goes, "You
Mhm.
holding?" He's like, "How about you bring over a dime ski or something?"
A
And
dimer.
he was-
Yeah.
And he was like, "Why don't you?" He's like, "Come get it. This ain't Domino's."
Yeah,
That's when
okay.
He walks across the street in his underwear.
Yeah. I was just reading it. I was like, I don't know what this is from.
You remember when he walked over and he was like, "I thought you said you were holding." He was like, "I didn't say what I was holding."
And he does the hand thing, and he puts it on
Yeah.
his butt. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a part randomly in this movie, and the guy like walks downstairs and then he just randomly walks into a pole,
Yeah.
like a pillar, and I was like, "What?" I was like, "What is?"
Yeah.
There was a lot of weird stuff like that, to
I
where it's
remember reading about it, and apparently that dude just would do that on set. He would just keep running into that pole as a joke, and so they threw it into the movie. There you go. There's no reason behind it at all. He just kept running into
What
it.
pole did he run into? How did I miss this?
it's just like a banister or something. Like right when he comes downstairs, it's like a pillar in like the middle of his living room,
Yeah.
and he just runs
Oh, and he
into
hits it? Oh, shit.
He doesn't say nothing. No,
Yeah.
it's just, he
Yeah.
just walks into it, and I'm like, "What?"
So.
This movie's kind of depressing because it has a lot of good actors in it, and I feel like the only actors you really get to see are the main guy and that douchebag with the truck who looks like Bon Jovi.
That's Baby Bear
yeah.
from Event Horizon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know his name though.
I was looking at him, I was like, who is he? And I was like, oh shit, Baby Bear.
Because like his girlfriend doesn't get naked. That's a big negative. But she's so hot, Jessica
Alba? Yeah.
She's like amazingly hot.
17 in this movie.
Oh, I mean, she's not that hot.
Yeah. She, you know.
Well, how old was she when in American Pie? Wasn't she the foreign student?
That's Shannon Elizabeth.
Oh, you're right.
Hmm.
Got my lotion hands mixed up.
Yeah.
So, but anyways.
I don't know if I can put this in.
That guy was always listening to Shout at the Devil.
Yeah.
Like
Shout!
anytime he was
Yeah,
on screen.
every time that
Every
truck
time.
was on screen, I was like, God.
Yeah. That song blew out my dad's speakers in his truck.
He had it
Yeah.
that loud.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like his two buddies, Seth Green, and I don't know the other guy's name.
I don't either. Yeah, I don't know who that guy was.
He plays Froggy in the Daredevil for Netflix.
Hmm.
He was in Butterfly Effect, if you ever saw that.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
He's really decent.
He pops up in a lot of shit.
But I don't know his name.
I don't either. If we were a more professional podcast, we would have pulled this up already. Been
But like, think about like Vivica Fox. Is that her name?
Mhm.
The lady from Kill Bill.
okay.
I don't.
Which
she's
lady is that from Kill Bill?
Sister Liquor. Isn't she the one who fights her in
In the
her
kitchen?
home?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, was that the lady that came to kill the fucking hand
Yeah.
or whatever? Oh shit!
Yeah.
I
I'm pretty sure it's the same person.
didn't even notice that.
But she's like a good actress, and she like had the worst thing. Time for the ritual sex or whatever.
Yeah.
It was
Oh, yeah.
like all these people were good, but they just were horrible. I don't know how else to describe it.
Mr. Fred Willard getting killed in the first 10 minutes of the movie.
Man, shout out Fred Willard. He's so cool.
Shout out Fred Willard. R.I.P. He died like 6 months ago or something.
You're thinking of
Yeah.
You're thinking of that other guy.
No.
Didn't Fred Willard pass away?
He did, yeah.
Nah, he was. I saw him in an interview like yesterday.
He kicked the bucket, Tyler. He's gone.
You're
Fucking
thinking of
interview
Robin
from
Thicke.
Beyond the Grave.
Robin Thicke is alive.
You're thinking of his dad, Bone, who died.
Yeah.
Oh,
The whoever the Thick Senior is,
What the fuck is going on?
but he died.
that the beginning of that movie kind of what's going on back.
Just Bleaky sees people outside and he's just going crazy.
Oh, okay. Oh, the beginning of that
Ironically,
movie.
though,
Go ahead.
He doesn't want to touch any of them.
Yeah.
He's not a cat that likes to be touched.
Yeah.
So he's like, look at all these people.
No.
Don't come near me.
Yeah. The beginning of this movie seemed really out of place with the rest of the movie. Where like the I'm under your bed's on the ceiling and fucking the mom gets like pulled under the bed and the bed gets lifted and like crushes her and blood splatters out and I was like, holy shit.
But then there's more struggle after that. Like this huge blood splash comes out.
And she's still kicking.
Yeah. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Remember when she was trying to like dial the phone? It was like,
Yeah.
like all slow, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, super long presses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the beginning was actually good, right? I'd put that on par with like Scream or
It was
anything
crazy, yeah.
else. I think there was two different cats for this movie. Like the cat that she had in the beginning, the white cat,
Yeah.
seemed like a normal, regular cat. And then later on, he's on the couch, and the cat comes up, and he's like watching cartoons, and the hand wants to watch something else,
Uh-huh.
and he
Oh
grabs it and
yeah.
throws it, whatever. I swear that thing's a kitten. It is so small.
Yeah.
So when you're editing this up, I expect to see both cats.
Okay. Okay. Well, I know what you're talking about, like the real cat, not the fake one that they twist around.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like when it hops up on the futon or couch, whatever he's on,
Uh-huh.
it looks like the smallest kitten ever.
Yeah.
But then later, earlier in the thing, it's like this big old cat. So I'm like, I don't know. I was like, sorry, Biscuit. Whatever his name is.
Bones.
Bones, yeah.
There's the white cat named Bones.
But
But anyway, you like it was weird for me seeing Seth Green with black hair in this movie.
Oh yeah, totally
He's
died.
always, yeah, he's always rocking the red hair.
so back in the day, Bags, I don't know if you saw this when it came out. I don't know when it came out.
99.
Did you watch this back in '99? You were
I saw it for the first time, I think, when I was like 11 or 12.
but that
So
bottle
no.
in the head thing is like cool, right?
Cool as shit, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but now you can get that at like Target for $3,
Yeah.
like already done, and you stick it on, and you just blend the edges.
Yeah.
So I'm back in the day that was probably really cool, but now it's just like
I was so fucking shocked when he bottled fucking Seth Green and Seth Green died, and I was like, holy shit. And then he chases around his other friend, and he has the one where he's like, you gotta get out of here, man. My fucking hand, it's out of control. And the guy's like, don't worry,
Yeah.
everything's gonna be, and gets his head cut off, and cool. That's his head.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, holy shit, the friends are fucking dead. And,
The effects look good as fuck for that movie.
yeah.
because if you're going upstairs and someone throws a saw blade,
Uh-huh.
it has to cut like down to up, right?
Yeah.
It can't go down, and he had like a straight cut. I
Yeah,
don't
it
know
was like
how
an even.
Yeah, yeah. I was like,
But-
Like, did you see his body fall though? After the head gets cut, it like shows his body drop down the stairs, which was nuts too.
Yeah.
I just didn't like all the, like, what do you call it, slapstick or goofiness of the body without a head and the head without a body or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, yikes.
What they used to reconnect his head, like a spatula or some shit.
It was like a barbecue fork,
Yeah.
which makes sense for the head, but I don't know how the handle went into his body.
That was my favorite effect of the movie, was the nasty ass when he's eating the burrito and like the meat spewing through his neck, and I was like, oh.
Oh, it was gross.
Yeah, my man took one bite of that burrito, and every filling in that burrito came out of his neck. And I was like, that's one bite? Jesus.
Yeah.
Shout out. Those used to be my favorite burritos, though. They were like $9 for
Dude,
a
those
dollar.
are like Tina's burritos or something. Like they used to make a pizza one in that flavor that was amazing.
Yeah. A pizza
But
But
burrito.
anyways,
They went out of
Yeah,
business
right?
because they put needles in their food.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Don't put that in. I don't know. That might be Kiga's food.
I didn't think that like, because once Seth Green and them were dead, and then they have the thing where he buries them, and he's like, he's not really being serious. He's like, oh, sorry I killed you or whatever. But then like he hears Seth Green where he's like, I can't fucking breathe down here. And I just thought it was like some demon like messing with his head or something. But then they come back to life, and I was like, holy shit. They shoveled
do you
him in
remember
the
when
face.
Seth Green? Sorry, what?
I said they shoveled him in the face.
Like, you remember when he's like, "You must have knocked me out pretty good with that shovel," and he was like, "You think?" And he was like, "I know, fucker, now dig me up."
Yeah. Yeah, but it was something.
I like how there's no explanation at all in this movie.
Of how they came back
Like
to
how
life.
his hand.
Anything.
Well, the only explanation they
well,
give
they
for that is they're like, yeah, we saw the light, but we were like, fuck it, it's too far, so we just we just stopped. So I guess that if you don't go to the light, I guess you come back as a zombie.
Come towards the line.
Which seems
come towards
incredibly
the line.
overpowered.
Yeah.
He was like, they were playing really uncool music, you know, like Enya. And
Yeah.
all these girls were there, like, come towards.
Yeah.
He
My
was
favorite part of this was the cops.
The cops, yeah.
Oh yeah, that is my favorite scene too, bro.
But like, I guess Mr. Washington found a new home. It's like it's
Yeah.
a buck. I was like, come on, bud.
Oh, I like when he fucking
Yeah.
kills them. That was like the craziest shit.
He tasers the dude's face,
Yeah.
and somehow
Till
he
he's
dies
like
from it.
fried.
Yeah.
He like turned him into like a fucking, I don't know.
Like the first one, didn't? What did he stab him with?
A knitting needle.
Yeah, through the fucking
Yeah.
head. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
in one ear, out the other.
Yeah. I like the.
You remember when he was like, cuff me.
Yeah, cuff me. Put it down. Cuff me. Put it down.
Cuff me. And the guys, his friend's eyes are going back and forth.
Yeah.
Like, from cop to him to.
Yeah.
But you got to remember, just before that, the
They
cop shot
him in the
head.
fucking head. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, ow.
Yeah.
Put the needles down now!
Just cuff me! Put him down! Cuff me!
Put him down!
Cuff me! Put him down! Cuff me!
Put
Put
the
him down!
nails down!
Cuff me! Put him down!
Put him
Cuff me! Cuff me! Oh no!
Yeah. Did you like when he's rolling up the joint and he like makes his dog lick it so he can finish it?
That was the most disgusting looking
Yeah.
joint.
Right,
It was
let's-
a ticket.
Yeah,
let's break that down.
Let's pause this for a second.
Okay.
It's like his buddy told him about that, but like when I watched it again, I got the impression that his friends didn't really like him.
Yeah.
Like he came over there, right? And they were like, they didn't want to share the herb with him. And they were like, "You got no ambition, Anton."
Yeah. They're
Like,
like,
like, don't you ever want to do anything? They're doing like the same shit he's doing.
well, they go, you just smoke weed and watch TV all day. Don't get me wrong, that's what life is all about, but still.
You remember when he's like, "Yeah, that's my dream, to lay around while some bitch brings me food," and his friend's like, "Till your parents kick your oily ass out."
Yeah, oily. And I was
Oily.
like, they were weird because at the end he's like, "I'll be here with my best friend." I was like, pretty sure you and your best friend are already dead. You
Yeah.
know, like yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
because they had that heartfelt moment at the end where he's like, "Thanks, guys."
Uh-huh.
So I was like,
Oh yeah, they were like, "Let's walk through a nurse."
Yeah.
When they were like walking the last scene.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's something.
Fuck.
Didn't
I
they
don't
use
know.
that Offspring song, or they used a Offspring song in the credits? It was, I think, "I Want to Be Sedated,"
Well, yeah, but
That's
it's the Ramones.
Yeah.
Covered by the.
but it was,
Covered by
I think it
them,
was the
yeah.
Offspring version. Yeah. Why was
That's
Offspring
the-
such a big part of this movie?
That's the weird
I-
thing is they play that "Want to Be Sedated" by the Offspring at the end, but on Prime, it always tells you who's in the scene and what music is playing. They credit it for the Ramones, and I was like, this is clearly not the Ramones. So it's like this is the Offspring playing, but
I didn't remember the Offspring being in this movie, and they go to the dance and they're playing that song.
uh-huh.
And I was like, God, what fucking horrible band is playing this? I was like, they're just pick some trash band off the street to
Yeah.
cover it. And then I saw who it was. I went, fuck. So,
The Offspring part, whenever it gets to where they're going to the dance, it seemed like the movie kind of dragged a little bit for me. I don't know if I was the only. Yeah, it just sort of slowed down. It seemed like up to that point, like it just kept going and going, and then they took a little break there, and yeah, so that was just a slow part for me. I was like, yeah,
I like how the girl was knocking on the door because this happened right before the dance. She was knocking on the door for like 30 minutes.
yeah,
I was like, why would you still be there? I would have left like an hour ago.
yeah. Like clearly this guy is not
Yeah.
coming. Yeah, but
But it's whenever they have like, I mean, I think she's amazingly beautiful. A person, not
Yeah.
sexualized in any way.
17.
17. But like, I think she just steals the movie, right? Because this is that dude. I don't know who that guy. What's the main character's name?
Devin Sawa or Sawa.
Has he
however
been in anything else? But like,
He was in Final Destination. He was the
oh,
lead.
is he the main guy?
Yeah.
yeah.
But like, that chick's like amazingly hot. Like, why would she talk to this guy?
Listen, are you telling me Devin Sawa isn't the definition
That guy.
of a 2000s beefcake?
Have you seen her boyfriend though?
I haven't.
Her
no.
husband, her ex now, I guess.
Mm-mm.
He was like some big bearded weird dude.
Yeah.
She ended up dating some or marrying some random dude. So
Speaking
But that
of,
guy, the main guy from this, was from The Fanatic too. that
He
I was
is
telling
in the
you
Fanatic.
telling
Yeah.
you guys about.
Yeah.
I still never finished that movie. The
Yeah.
first 10 minutes were pretty brutal.
Maybe one day.
I don't know, bro. I mean, it's free, and I can't even bring
Yeah.
myself to sit down and spend 80 minutes watching.
Hey, speaking
Maybe
of
I was
marriages,
wrong.
that Loretta Lynn and Kid Rock thing was fake news, by the way. This
How dare you? I
Who
thought
is
that were
Loretta
wrong.
Lynn?
She's a famous country singer.
yeah. Her daughter got married to somebody and they were there, but they had a whole fake like ceremony for her and Kid Rock. It was real weird. I don't know, but anyway.
I
So
might have been completely
disregard
wrong
that.
with Jessica Alba be hanging out with some big hairy dude.
Yeah.
So I'm not. All these people I'm seeing pictures of her with are the opposite of big hairy dudes. So
Yeah.
I could have sworn she dated some like singer or something who was like a
Maybe
A
she
large-
did, but she kept him like hidden from the media. So-
no. It was
Yeah.
always a point of contention about how she was amazingly hot dating
Yeah.
this fucking freak dude.
Like the articles are like, she's with him.
Yeah.
He was like a bigger version of Weird Al or something. Like he looked like again. I'm not seeing anything. So I'll keep
I like-
investigating.
I like the line where after fucking the main dude gets done making that sandwich with the bloody knife and shit, and then he like hears some shit coming from upstairs, and he goes, "Oh shit, the killer's in my house!" like, and then fucking just
Yeah.
freaks out. Yeah,
And he hid under the covers.
With his dog.
Is
Hid
it
under
that
the
would save
covers.
him from the killer?
yeah, not. Hid under the covers right after forcing the dog to go around the corner before him to like
Yeah.
check. Which, fun fact, apparently the dog has an erection in that scene.
I mean, so did I.
Yeah.
So,
But,
Did you notice like when he ran outside to throw up, like after he found his parents, like his friend walked up and he had like a slushie and he like
Yeah.
put it against his friend's head.
yeah. Like, do you have a fever?
yeah.
I hated that part though when they walk in and his parents are dead on the floor.
And they
And
start
they're like-
watching
Yeah.
cartoons.
No, it's like a
Oh,
It's
it's
that rap song.
yeah.
coochie, something coochie. I don't
It was like pop that pussy, yo,
Yeah.
pop that.
Yeah, and the
Right.
whole time they're just dead on the ground next to him.
Yeah, it's. I see. This movie came out. You said '99.
99, yeah.
That was the oldest remote control I've ever seen in a movie. But I think it was like an old.
Oh yeah,
TV.
don't they start dancing too? They like
Yeah.
pop that. I really like that
It's like
part.
that. That video looked so much older than like the time they were in.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it looked like some like early '90s shit that wouldn't even have been playing
Right.
anymore.
They were watching
Thomas-
Dragula at one point too, which did that movie come out?
That was current. That made sense.
was
Yeah.
that 99? Okay.
I don't mean to tell you how to do your editing job,
Okay.
but I need you to find what I'm about to talk about and put it in here.
Okay.
They're at the club and they're playing "I Want to Be Sedated," right?
Yeah.
And Jessica Alba's friend's like wearing like a devil's costume, whatever, like a
Uh-huh.
little like cute devil, whatever. And she's dancing some weird like hopping up and down punk song.
Okay.
Jessica Alba's doing the weirdest
Like-
fucking dance, like all slow motion,
Yeah.
like she's a lava lamp or
I'll
something.
trust me. I'll throw this in. I
And I
remember.
was like, "What is she doing?" Everyone else around her is like jumping up and down and like punk rocking out or whatever.
Yeah.
And she's like, "I'm grass in the wind" or something. I was
Yeah.
like, "What the
I
hell?"
remember
is
watching
going
it, being like, "What? What is she doing?"
It bugged me. I was like, "What?
But
What about this Resident Evil fan in the ceiling? Like, there's some Dead Space shit."
yeah.
I was like, "What?"
But the
what?
friend,
And
what happened? She's like, I thought she was gonna get hung to death, but then she gets like
She did.
pulled up into it. And I was like,
Like-
oh shit.
she falls and it's around her neck, and then the guy moves the shoe, which, if you think about it, the blade would just cut the rope and she'd be fine. But no. Somehow the rope got tangled in the shaft and
Yeah.
it pulled her up and chopped her into pieces.
Mm-hmm.
I was pretty surprised that shoe was able to stop this giant metal fan. But,
Or the fact that the lady's
Oh,
belt
yeah.
was like 14 feet long.
yeah. Yeah. But,
But that is one of my favorite lines in the movie. Comes right after that, because that dude with who gets his decapitated. We really need to look up this guy's name.
the Okay.
He's like, I could have gotten lucky, and he's like, you can go back if you still want to get a piece. And I was like,
Yeah.
Oh,
piece of
yeah.
the dead body. I was like, I like high fived myself.
That dude had another one of my favorite parts where he fucking it's after they find the dead parents or whatever and they see they're dead and he just goes over, does one punch to the chest of the dad and then he's like, it's CPR. I saw it on Baywatch, man. I was like,
Well, he does like 6.
does he? I thought it was just one hard punch.
He's just sitting there pounding them.
Yeah. But
He was like, "What the fuck are you doing, man?
That
That's my
guy's
dad."
name is Eldon Henson. His name in the movie is P-Nub.
What the fuck are you doing, man? That's my dad. Come on.
CPR, man. I saw it on Baywatch.
Peanut, yeah.
So
Shout out to Eldon Henson.
it was Vivica
What was
Fox.
Seth Green's name? Mick.
Mick, yeah.
What?
Mick and Peanut.
So the guy
Oh.
in the truck.
Yeah.
You know his name? The guy from
The real guy?
Randy,
Event
right?
Horizon.
Well,
His
yeah,
name's Jack Noseworthy.
fucking Jack Noseworthy.
Crazy.
Shout out to
I
him.
saw
I
the name
never
in the
saw
credits,
Jackie again.
and I was like, "That's a made-up name."
Yeah.
And then there he is. So
You remember when they're freaking out or whatever, and then they look on the ground, and the ears are in the box of onion rings, and the guy goes, "Ah, earrings."
yeah, I'm like, where did the ears have anything to do with
Yeah,
anything?
I was like,
That
okay.
earring part got me.
Yeah, I thought that was.
He was
good.
like, "It's 2 lefts." So
Do you remember when he's telling him like about the killer, and he's like, "Didn't you hear? Local maid at the bowling alley, iced.
Yeah.
Barmaid, iced." And he's like the Feldstein twins. He's like, "What? They caught him jerking off?" He's like, "Ice times 2."
Oh, shit.
man, I got a fact for y'all, and I don't know if you're ready for this.
Okay.
Y'all sitting down. I mean, I can clearly see that you're sitting down.
Yeah.
So there's an actor that
Mhm.
played the hand.
Yeah.
It's the same guy
No.
who played the hand in the Addams Family movies.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
just blew
shit.
my mind.
Yeah. His name is Christopher something, right?
Christopher Hart.
Yeah, he's a magician apparently.
All I know is
But-
he has beautiful hands.
Yeah. Hey, did you also know
I wonder.
that apparently when they're going through the drive-through and the guy's wearing the safari hat, who's like, "All right, that's Tom DeLonge from Blink-182."
Yeah,
No,
I did because he
I
was
didn't.
blonde.
Yeah.
He looks like he's like some Swedish dude. He's like, break time, and he's like, all right, and he walks off. And the other guy was famous too, who like picked up the lettuce, was like, keep things clean.
Is that when the knife like fucking went
Yeah.
right by him into
Yeah.
the wall? And he was
Yeah.
like, "Let's try to keep it clean." Dude, that part was funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Where that dude like was like, "Let me get a jungle burger
Yeah.
and a jungle shake."
And he's like,
And
"Tell me
then
what
the
you know
guy's
about
like,
demons."
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, give me the big 5 with the spicy safari fries, the African apple turnover, and the raspberry rainforest shake. Slap some extra mustard on that jungle burger for me, will you?
Tell me everything you know about the devil.
Yeah, that was good. I like that. But
Did you see when like that car kept honking to get their food, and he was like, "Here!" And
He,
like
like,
fucking threw the bags.
Nick Cage slam dunked those bags.
yeah.
And the guy's like, asshole, and they pull off.
Yeah.
I wanna know what they did to like when he's sitting on the couch and shit and like he's trying to fix or change the remote. His hand is doing like some freaky shit. And like it doesn't look like he was capable of doing that himself. And I'm wondering how they made his hand like look so different. Like,
I think he was just doing it. Tom.
do you think? I swear to God, this shit was. I mean, my.
I like the
fingers are
sound
weird,
it
but-
was making with the hand. Like
Yeah.
it made this weird sound. I don't know what they were making it with, but it would always make a specific sound when his hand would go ape shit.
Yeah. Oh god.
Uh,
Kabliki, you
that was me knocking over an
Yeah.
empty bottle.
Did you
on the
like?
floor.
I like
of
the.
Sam Adams Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a case.
Speaking of our sponsor this week, Sam Adams Oktoberfest.
Shout out.
Yeah, Sam Adams. Get there while you can. It's selling off the shelves.
You might even have to go in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have access to the back room at a grocery store, get there while you can.
You can always find good things in the back door. No, wait.
Wait. Anyway.
All right.
Did you
add
look
over.
if did you look at last night if they had that beer at work?
I didn't.
You
I'm
didn't
gonna
even
go to
check.
the- I'm
Oh.
going to the liquor store here in a little bit. But anyways, you know.
I like the when they throw the fucking hand in the microwave and it like
That
just
was
starts
cool.
popping and shit. Yeah, I was like, oh fuck.
Squirting out the fingers and stuff. I think
Yeah.
that's how a hand would really act. I don't know. I've never cooked a lot of meat in the microwave, right? It's kind of
I've never cooked a hand.
Besides
in the
like a hot dog or
microwave.
something, right? Like,
yeah, but think
Yeah.
of the hot dog. They blow up and split.
Yeah, started like, you know, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was a spot on sound effect of a hot dog.
Yeah. I was like, who's cooking hot dogs?
Yeah. Yeah. Did you like the super cheesy like porn music they play with any time him and Jessica Alba like do anything that's remotely flirting? And it just starts like like in the
So
background.
Jessica Alba was
Yeah.
17 in this movie,
Uh-huh.
right? And that answers my biggest question of this movie. Is like, because she was looking hot the whole time. 17 though, like she's an attractive lady. But then like random punk rock kiss face girl just
Yeah.
gets instantly naked. Like, and I was
Yeah.
like, why would they do that with someone you didn't know? But now
Yeah.
that I know that she was 17 in the movie.
Because it makes
That-
sense.
didn't
They had
stop
to
it.
get a no name to do
Yeah.
that scene.
Doesn't stop them from putting her in the fucking bra and panties at the end and shit.
I
Oh,
mean, that
yeah.
was like a bathing suit, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
So.
yeah.
When that guy was like, Jesus, that thing was supposed to come down a lot slower.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was okay. All right. So sure they go back to once again. These rules don't add up. Okay. So fucking Seth Green and them come back as zombies because they don't go to the light. Okay.
Yep.
Devin Sawa or whatever
Mhm.
gets fucking crushed by a car. He uses the same excuse because the Jessica Alba's like, I can't believe you blew off heaven just to hang out with me, right? Yet he's just got some scratches and shit. I was like, you should be a zombie. Like,
This dude was in a full body cast. We mean scratches.
yeah, but listen, I couldn't see what was in the body cast.
But I
And
think
like,
he
why
just
would that dude
needs-
blow? Why would that guy have blown off heaven? Like, isn't he like gonna be in some serious trouble? Like, you know,
Apparently
That's the part I
on
don't
Earth.
get. Yeah, is like he killed like 13 people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it was
and
the
he has
demon.
no arm and no money.
Yeah.
So what the fuck's he gonna do?
And he's unmotivated. He-
Yeah.
You know,
This dude's
Like,
life
this-
is gonna be shit.
did he ever have asthma?
He claimed he did.
Claimed
but-
he did. Yeah.
Like that was
Remember
like,
when?
the inhaler thing? I remember that, but I was like, did he actually have asthma? Like he had to, right? Why would his parents fall for that? But like, oh, my son has.
And like,
asthma.
why does the plastic around this inhaler not just melt when he's fucking doing that
Oh,
shit?
they're metal.
Like, the
in-
inside.
Yeah, back in the day they were metal, and you had to
Oh,
keep
shit.
refrigerated and stuff.
Hmm.
Now though, they're all plastic
okay.
and square, right?
Yeah.
So,
Um,
but hold on. So he goes and he's like, I haven't seen my parents in a couple days. So he's gone like
Yeah.
4 days. How many, like, 2
Yeah.
or 3 days? And he just doesn't
Like-
realize it.
His buddy's like, party at Anton's.
Yeah.
And he's like, what are you doing?
yeah. Did you like the line where the fucking lady, they're like they just found out that the two dudes just got killed, Seth Green and them. And the lady's like, I'm so sad. I feel bad. I thought they were retards because they asked me out on a double date, but there's only one of me.
Were they
She was
twins?
talking about the fast food employees.
Yeah.
Oh, was it? I
Not
thought she was
Seth
talking
Green
about
and the
Seth
buddy.
Green. It made more sense because they're fucking, potheads that sit around.
those-
so I was like,
Those
oh,
were the Feldstein twins who got ice
Ah.
times two,
oh, times two.
work in the burger jungle.
She was like, I told them to go blow themselves.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, did they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
Wow.
remember when like fucking Anton walks up to that guy while he's talking to that girl? And he looked like all crazy. And he was like, what do you got, some pocket pool going, buddy?
Yeah.
And like the, the fucking girl like walks away.
Yeah, she gets in like a Carmen Gia, right? Like amazing Volkswagen, but like She
Yeah,
hit
it
her
was a
head
bug,
getting
yeah.
in the car. Like Thomas might
It looked
look
like
that one up,
Amy
too.
Smart.
She goes to get into the car and she like bashes her head on the side or something, and I was like, oof.
Yeah.
So, or runs into the door or something. But
That
there's just so much weird stuff like that in the movie. This movie. So
fucking that dude was not a fan of Beethoven or or Mozart. I believe he referred to them with a something along the lines of a bad word for homosexual people.
oh, I say that word all the time.
No.
But
Why did Anton think that guy knew about like satanic
'Cause
shit? Because he
he-
listened to like AC/DC
yeah,
and
he had
Yeah.
a
like
poison
Motley
shirt
Crue and
on,
shit.
so yeah, he really just assumed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember when he's like, I don't know anything about this, but I know someone who does. And then
Yeah.
it like cut to that guy. I was like,
And
oh
they both had
shit.
smiles, so they're like, "Hey."
Yeah.
That dude had to be the worst part of the movie.
Randy.
Hey, I can help you find a
The-
ball if you're looking for one. And I was like, what? Like him and
Oh,
Vivica Fox at the bowling alley were like the worst part of this movie. That's what happens during
Yeah.
that lull you're talking about, Thomas.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that weird part where that principal was like on the phone. You remember?
Yeah.
And he was like, the fucking hand came up from like his crotch and
Yeah.
like
He's like, I can
it's
feel
like what
you.
really happened to that guy.
I made it
was-
seem
he
like
was-
they pulled his dick off.
Oh, Thomas, you're breaking up real bad.
Am I?
Is that on my end?
Nah, it's him. See how his
Oh.
cam ain't moving?
Oh no.
What do we?
Hello? Hello. Well, this is what happens here at the Graveyard Shift podcast. Sometimes fucking technical difficulties occur. And it would seem as though my internet has decided to take a poo at the moment. I'm sure it'll come back on any minute now. Alright, hello.
What are you? You know you don't have to make that noise when you move, right?
I have to. It helps. Anyway, that was exciting.
Hey, man,
Hey,
that camera's much better.
Yeah.
can we leave all that in for the last couple minutes?
Yeah.
Or
No,
it
he
wasn't even
wasn't
on
on
the
it.
computer. So
Yeah,
oh,
he wasn't there
fuck.
recording.
It was so
If-
it was so tense.
Yeah.
I could have recorded, but I didn't think
Oh,
of
no.
that through. So,
Yeah.
what were we talking about?
Let me look. We were in the prom. Or no, you were talking about how Randy was the worst part of that movie.
Oh yeah.
But I don't remember.
Do you remember when he was like when they pulled up as they were taking his car and he goes, "Don't let him steal my Ford." It's like, why didn't he get out of the car and fucking try to stop him?
Yeah.
Well, that's the weird thing is they back up and they hit her and they have like a 3-minute conversation, and then the guy randomly jumps out after everything.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
he's like, "Hey, my car!" And then he tries to low key rape homegirl.
Yeah.
He like
Oh, yeah,
looks
yeah.
around.
Yeah,
he's
looks
like,
around. Yeah, I was like, oh. But
So,
Randy also gives us the fucking title of the movie. He's the guy that's like, idle hands are the devil's playground.
That's why I'm always working on the Ford.
Yeah.
Keeps me out of trouble.
Fucking knitting and shit.
did he say Ford or Chevy though?
I think it was
Pretty
Ford.
sure it was Ford. Remember when his friend's like, not to be a dick, but you look really gay with those knitting needles, Anton.
Yeah. Yeah. But
And he was like, that saying's not really literal. It's more like metaphorical. And he's like, yeah, that's right.
yeah.
His head was like, he was smoking with his head upside down. I thought that
Uh-huh.
was cool as fuck.
Oh, we were talking about the principal getting his dick pulled
Oh,
off.
yeah, that was a weird
That's what we were
scene.
talking about.
I don't
Yeah.
think I understood that when I first saw the movie. Like,
I didn't understand that he was calling a sex chat line.
Yeah.
at first,
And he
it's
was
like
like, "What
real
do you
vague.
mean, my credit card?" Yeah.
Yeah, and then he does another card, and they're like, all right, that's good. And he's like, oh, good, good. All right, let me spank her ass. Like, straight into it.
Yeah. I think that's what
He was famous
confused me
too,
as a
wasn't he?
kid.
What's happened?
That principal was
He
famous.
too.
Maybe.
Everyone in this movie was famous.
Was he in Seinfeld? Seems like every time we watch a movie, there's someone who is in Seinfeld.
No, he's like a super famous dude though. Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll look it up.
Go ahead.
But he always plays like a teacher or a principal or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Timothy Stack.
Timothy Stack.
He was on Sun. Was that Baywatch clone show called
Pacific
Son of the
Blue.
Beach? No, Son of the Beach. He was on Curb Your Enthusiasm. He was
Oh,
Bert.
shit.
He's been in like a million things. My Name is Earl, like Malcolm in the Middle,
Yeah.
Scary Movie 3, Dumb and Dumber. Like
You remember...
literally a million things.
You remember after the hand fucking kills the principal or whatever, there's a shot of it like sharpening its fingers in the like
Yeah.
pencil sharp, but then it never stabs anybody, does it? Like it's never put into use. I was like, oh man.
Yeah, it does. It rips the head off of the offspring, the skull.
Yeah, but do you think that
Was
had
that
to do with
after?
the? Yeah, that was after. Do you think that had to do with his fingers being sharp though? You don't think he could have done that like just regular?
We need to talk about the elephant in the room,
Okay,
and that's when he gets in the puppet, and all of a sudden he's like a normal man.
listen. Yeah,
Remember when it showed the eyes roll back?
yeah.
in
When
the head of the
they blow
puppet?
the weed on him, yeah.
And he's like,
Yeah.
"Ah."
After seeing him in that puppet outfit, I kind of wish that's how he was the whole movie. Like,
That shit was funny as fuck.
yeah,
He had that evil grin.
yeah.
And then he gets high and he turns around. He's like smiling. He's like, "Mm."
He looked like they do the same thing in Scary Movie with the fucking ghost face where he's smoking.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah. That was good though.
Shit, I gotta say goodbye to my girl real quick, and then I'm gonna jump back on. All right, guys.
All right,
I'll be back in 2 minutes.
peace. There he goes.
Bags has yet to watch any of them.
Yeah.
Are you talking about that guy that died?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen any of those. No,
You haven't watched like an Iron Man or anything?
I've seen Iron Man 1
Okay.
and like, this Punisher Marvel.
Yeah, but
Not in that
I've seen that
universe.
old Punisher from like 2000.
With Patrick Jane or
yeah.
But Thomas Jane, yeah.
Thomas Jane. Yeah.
If you were ever gonna throw one on, I'd throw on the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Or Ant Man.
What about is Ant-Man Marvel?
Ant-Man's
Yeah.
Marvel, yeah.
Don't you guys like those?
I do. I think I'm alone in that.
I remember being
The one-
kind of
I thought
iffy
you
on
loved
Ant-Man.
them, man.
The one I want you to watch is Iron Man 3, but you'll have to watch 1 and 2 and then watch the third one. Because the third
Was
one,
3 dope?
all the comic book and all the fucking simpletons hate it. They're
Hate
like, it's
it.
the worst Iron Man.
Yeah,
And I loved it. I was like, this is the best Iron Man I've ever seen.
I thought it was
And
pretty
everyone
solid.
else is like, this is horrible.
Yeah.
Like Thomas burned his Iron Man pajamas when he's watched them.
No.
Oh yeah.
I remember Iron Man 2 I thought was pretty shit. And so compared to that, I was like, Iron Man 3 is fucking a masterpiece.
Is Iron Man 2 the one with Whiplash?
Yeah.
It's pretty bad, but
Is that
Whiplash
Mickey
and-
Rourke?
yeah.
Yeah. Whiplash and Sam Rockwell. Sam Rockwell plays like the techno guy who makes a bunch of robots and shit. There you go.
Competing defense, whatever.
Something like that, yeah.
Anyways,
But anyway, yeah, that movie was real bad, Bill and Ted. I won't say
Bill
anything in
and Ted.
case y'all. Yeah, so
I'm
will.
never gonna watch it.
There is a robot in it who then, as I was watching, I was like, I wonder who plays this guy. And I looked it up. Apparently, I haven't watched Barry yet, but both of you have. Hank from Barry. There you go.
He's one of the best parts of that show.
Well, he plays a fucking robot in this movie.
Wait, you've been incapacitated for months now, and you
Yeah.
haven't watched Barry?
Haven't watched it yet. I keep telling myself I'm going to.
You haven't watched Barry? You haven't watched Hannibal?
Nope.
What have you been watching, show-wise?
I watched Eastbound and Down. Finished that.
That was like the last thing I watched.
Yeah, I watched The Pacific. I watched Brothers in Arms or something.
Yeah.
What was it? It wasn't Brothers in Arms.
Band of Brothers.
Band of Brothers. Watch that.
Did you watch Righteous Gemstones?
No, I was gonna watch the Vice Principal show. Even though I've seen episodes of it, know how it ends and everything, but I
Didn't
haven't
you see?
watched it.
You saw like the last
I
episode
saw
of
the
season
last.
2 with
Yeah,
your dad.
yeah.
Crazy.
But
Go
anyway,
ahead, Righteous Gemstone. The other vice principal is the best part of that show.
yeah,
Was it
Yeah.
Uncle Ted?
Both-
Uncle.
yeah,
Uncle Baby Billy.
Yeah, Baby Billy.
yeah.
Come see
That
Uncle
dude,
Baby
Yeah.
Billy.
that dude's everywhere. I remember he's the dude in Django who's like, "The Django, you black son of a bitch," and then he gets shot. And he's like the D silent white boy. And then he was in Hateful Eight too, but now he's in everything.
Because I always say the Django.
Yeah.
Are we recording, Tom?
Yeah, we'll get back into it. We were just bullshitting. But yeah, anyway, Hank.
I don't remember. Again, I don't remember what
What we were
saying.
talking about? Let's see. I was about to bring something up. I did write down in my notes when the dude became a puppet. I was like, fucking puppet master. We're still watching a Puppet Master movie. But, yeah.
That's... Man, I never have to watch
Like his
those.
friend kept saying, like when they'd find random shit in the high school, his friend's like, "I made that,"
Yeah.
and he's
Yeah.
like, "You didn't make this."
Yeah. He's like, the ashtray I would have believed, but this. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, did they ever...
He's like,
Go ahead.
"Sorry," he's like, "Those auto shop boys are true artistes."
Yeah.
and it was like a bong made out of like
Like an
a
exhaust
fucking
pipe.
exhaust pipe.
Yeah. Which,
But
did
it
they
was-
ever mention those auto shop boys previously in the movie before that point? Okay. I was like, I wonder if I missed something.
No.
But it was like a hookah type bong for like 3 people.
Mm-hmm.
And there was 3 of them. But they never had all
Mhm.
3 hit it. And I was like,
Yeah.
kind of dumb. Like, it has 3 spouts. But that one dude was like, me needs me spinach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hey, apparently this
Do you
movie...
remember?
Go ahead.
Sorry, what? You go ahead, Tom.
I was just going to say, apparently this movie got delayed in release because of the Columbine massacre.
Oh shit.
I guess because it takes place in a school at some point, some people get killed, but... So, there you go. Way to bring the mood down, Tom.
Yeah, well.
Where was this movie shot, Tom? Was it like in Canada? Did you read
I
where it was
remember
shot?
reading it's like the same fucking place that they filmed something else. Hold on. Y'all talk about something. I'll look this up.
Do you remember when like his buddy Seth Green was like, "Look, I want you to take a little Anton time," and he like pulled out like a nug of weed, and he was like, "Look, man, all I do is smoke pot." And he like started to go on a rant,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Look, no Kevin Costner speeches. Let's just go."
Let's just do it. Go. Yeah.
It's just-
Yeah. I liked when the buddy was like making out with that chick. Then Seth Green was like, "All right, man, listen. This is like illegal. You're dead." Like,
You're dead.
yeah.
Do you remember when?
My favorite line was when they go to microwave the burritos. It's like, oh, maybe we should clean it first. Yeah, and then we'll clean the rest of the house. I don't give a fuck. This ain't my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. He also had another one, Seth Green, where he was like, "Oh shit, let's call 911. What's the number?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"You."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, did you notice when like his friend was smoking in the living room when he heard Seth Green get killed and he went, "Whoa."
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. The gym that they used was the same gym that was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That's where I saw.
Legit.
Yeah, that they're having the
No.
dance in.
Where did they film the movie though? Like,
I'm looking
what
it up.
state is it?
Let's see. South Pasadena.
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 Oh, California.
Yeah.
California.
Not Pasadena.
Shit.
God damn, this motherfucker said Pasadena. South Pasadena.
But anyway, so Cali.
South.
But hey, this movie also had a budget. This might be the biggest loss we've ever had.
That's my favorite part of the show.
This
$40 million budget.
had a $25 million budget.
Yeah.
Made a box office of $4.2 million.
Damn.
So,
That was better than your movie.
Was it?
Night of the Living Dead.
Well, so Night of the Living Dead was 4 million, made 900,000.
Yeah, you're right.
So yeah, this movie lost $21 million.
But does that mean it made back its money plus 900K or 900K total versus the other?
It's 25 it made, and then it made back whatever.
A couple mil off the
yeah.
25 mil.
Wasn't the faculty really low, or no? The House on Haunted Hill was.
House
real
on
low.
Haunted Hill was real low. Yeah.
Weren't both those box office hits though? Somehow.
I don't
It's-
know.
I mean, they
like-
are what they are, but
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all know when we filmed this or whatever, but like the VMAs were last night, and Lady Gaga won like her
Like a shit ton of awards.
Yeah, she's holds the record with like 78 VMAs or something like that. I'm like, when does it get to a point that like people realize it's all fake, right?
Yeah.
These awards are just bought, you know?
Yeah.
It's I'm gonna win 10 awards, so you want me to perform? Oh, okay. And it's like, yeah, we want you to perform.
Yeah.
How many awards will it take you to get here? So I think a lot of that box office hit stuff's the same way.
I didn't.
Like, what was that movie that came out? I think it was Atomic Blonde, because they were hyping it up.
That was
and then it
the
bombed.
female James Bond movie.
Yeah, yeah, and they were like, "This movie's #1 at the box office with women over the age of 35." Or was that a different movie?
I don't know. I remember. I never watched it. Atomic Blonde.
It's pretty bad. I don't think it was. I think it was something that had like a female thing, and they were like, "Ah, she's still doing it at age something." But anyway, like that box office stuff it's all politics, right? It's not. I mean, fucking Willow Creek would have
crushed it.
Yeah.
So. Anyway. Yeah, but you know.
Okay.
What's up?
Quiz time, boys.
Okay.
So when this movie came out,
Pop
not
quiz,
time, but like let's pretend whatever. So the guy who played the role of the main character in this, Devon, whatever his name was.
Yeah.
Devin, whatever. Do you think this movie would have been 10 times better if they would have gotten Tom Green or Jim Carrey to play that part?
Well, I don't know. He had to be a school student, or was he in school? He must have been, right? Because he's going to.
He hadn't been to school in months. His friends said. Remember?
Oh, okay.
They're like, if you'd been to school in the last 2 months, you'd know about the Halloween dance.
Yeah.
But like, I'm just saying that guy seemed like he was trying to play that role, right? Like, hey, I'm a
Yeah, it's very different from his Final Destination role that I knew him as, where he's like the serious, we gotta fucking get out of here. So, yeah. But
I always just look at and see like if the main character was played by someone else, if it would have made like that big of a difference. But because there's certain films where you don't need like the super high caliber main person. Like every Batman movie.
Yeah.
You can have anyone under that cowl. Just get like a good actor, and you can save a lot of money.
But they always got to make it.
Yeah.
Something
For the 12 minutes that he's Bruce Wayne or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
like
yeah,
if you
like
see
you
his
said.
face enough in that movie, there was way too much of Bruce Wayne and not enough Batman.
But I'm just saying, like, I don't remember that time to be able to say who we should put in that role.
Yeah.
Who was hot at the time. So
I don't know. I was freshly out the womb, so I can't tell you.
Josh Hartnett.
Josh
You were
Hartnett.
born in 99?
99, baby.
Josh Hartnett could have played that role. They
Coulda.
both had like the same kind of haircut.
Well, hey, when we do Halloween, I got some shit to say about that guy's hair again. Okay.
He won't comb it, bro. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with that idiot.
Yeah.
How dare you?
I mean,
Or maybe they got
obviously,
someone offset.
I'm the guy that judged people about hair.
You know that
You are, G.
He's running a soup kitchen for homeless people right now in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Is he?
Completely, yeah, he's funding it himself, doing everything. It's all on his book.
I heard he's
dollar.
also like, growing some fresh veggies and everything. Got a greenhouse all set up.
Oh shit!
I heard he's cooking the books.
Cooking the books, yeah.
So, yeah.
He's feeding homeless people books. What the fuck?
We'll look more into that later.
It's like Willy Wonka, where they fucking make their cabbage stew in the same thing that they clean their clothes.
Willy who?
Willy Wonka?
Oh, you didn't say that. You said Willy. I don't know.
Willy Wonka.
Wonka. But anyways, I mean, I think we've about done with this
I
movie.
think so. Yeah.
I think Jessica Alba's part could have been anybody, but I don't know if she was famous at that point. Is this where she got her start?
Yeah, I can't name a lot of shit Jessica Alba's in. Even though I know that
Sin
name.
City.
Yeah. Still never watched that.
You've never seen
No.
What movie?
Sin
Sin
City.
City?
Never watched it.
Oh damn!
I need to.
It's a cool
Hey,
flick.
guess who's in it?
Elijah Wood's in it.
Josh Hartnett.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's a faculty reunion, bro.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I guess kind of, yeah.
Never watched Natural Born Killers either. I was gonna cue that up because for some reason,
What?
I always thought that was a Tupac movie.
What?
I don't know why. I just thought it was Tupac and like someone else. But then I was like, oh, this is fucking Woody Harrelson. And I was like, oh shit. And then like Tarantino wrote it, so I was like, I'll watch this.
It's an Oliver Stone movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The good thing about that is it's one of the few movies that doesn't have like an attractive woman as the lead female role, but she fucking slays it. Like
Yeah.
she's, I don't know. I get a little annoyed at it now, but it's just because I've seen it 19 times. But she's really good in it. I can't remember her name. But what's that girl's name? Lady woman.
Juliette Lewis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was married to Steve Barra for a minute. Pro skateboarder.
Real shit? Oh fuck.
Yeah, for like a couple months, bro.
Yeah.
Like speaking of Oliver Stone and shit, like I've been watching like random episodes of Entourage for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay.
But like the guy who plays Drama
Uh-huh.
was actually in 2 Oliver Stone movies. He was in Platoon, and he played the drummer in the Doors movie. Did you ever watch that?
Never
Yeah,
watched it.
I did.
You never saw the Doors either?
No. I did read a
Val Kilmer,
countdown.
You gotta,
Is really good in it.
I did read a list the other day that put that movie as in the top 10 of the worst band biopics or whatever.
I don't
It's
know if I agree
okay,
with
yeah.
that.
I think the only
I mean,
reason I think the only reason they put it there is because they said it just focuses mainly on what's his face and not the
Jim.
rest of the band. Even though,
Hey,
let's be honest, you know,
let me ask you a question. Well, no, the other guys were famous too because he
The-
got into it with Skrillex.
which one? I know the organ dude is real famous.
I think that's the guy who got into it. He's
Okay.
like, how can they be musicians? They don't play any instruments.
He died like 4 years ago or something.
Uh,
Him and
but
Jim.
you watched Platoon?
I watched Platoon, yeah.
so, okay, question. Name 10 fucking band bio films or whatever.
Okay.
Because I don't know 10. I know The
Here we
Doors.
go. So the Dirt, Motley Crue, right? They counted
Okay.
They counted solo shit, okay? So the Dirt, Rocket Man, fucking Bohemian
Well, hold on.
What
Rhapsody.
about the Runaways?
Runaways.
That Joan Jett.
Whoa. Joan Jett was
Oh.
like the smallest part of the Runaways, man. Fucking
Well,
Cherry
what
Bomb.
was the other lady? Cheryl something
I
or
don't know.
Sherry
I don't
something.
know. She's the
but
one that didn't.
That movie
become
focused
famous.
on them both.
Yeah.
What's more biopic?
Anyway, we'll talk about more of this.
That's
after.
what I'm saying, like, because I don't think I could think of 10.
Yeah.
Didn't they make a
What
Jimi
about,
Hendrix movie recently?
Why Do Fools Fall in Love? But I don't know if a lot of people saw that one.
Oh no.
Was that? That's all made up, though, isn't it?
Was that a made up singer? Do you know what I'm talking about? Where all those girls are trying to like
Oh, what's the one with
sue-
Tom
They're
Hanks?
trying to like. Oh wait, I don't know.
There's one with Tom Hanks and where it's like
Do that thing you do.
Yeah.
Is that a real band though? I thought that was
It's
just a
not.
fake.
That's
yeah.
why I was like,
Even though they play that song in Bilo all the time.
Yeah, bro. When
Yeah.
I heard that, I was like, I thought this was from a movie. And
Yeah.
and Tyler was like, it is. And I was like, well, why am I hearing it? Like, this isn't a real song.
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Of all the 10, I mean, you're like out of the 12
Yeah.
band films, these are the worst 10. And it's like,
Yeah. I just mentioned it because you guys have talked about that movie before, and I saw that and I was like, oh.
he walks really funny in it, but other than that, it's
Yeah.
a good movie.
Hey, apparently there's a deleted
yeah.
scene in that Do You Thing You Do movie where Tom Hanks has a boyfriend. So,
Really?
yeah,
It's weird.
that was a little fun fact about that movie. Apparently Tom Hanks is gay.
Tom Hanks in that movie.
Yeah.
So,
And they saw that it did nothing for the movie. So
Yeah.
they fired whoever wanted to make that scene.
Yeah, but that
Probably.
movie came out when Liv Tyler was like fresh on the scene.
Yeah.
So this would have been like 98, 99,
Yeah.
maybe earlier. Probably would have been the first like big gay guy in movies.
Mm.
Other than,
Well,
you know,
Philadelphia, yeah. Anyway, all right.
Did you watch that movie, Tom?
I never
before we
watched
jump back?
Philadelphia. No,
Okay.
never
Hey,
watched.
wait,
it.
okay. If we gotta get this in the podcast real fast, 'cause I am
Okay.
fucking pissed.
Oh,
Pissed off. And I don't know if either
So-
one of y'all have seen this movie, but Rocky 4.
Uh huh.
I don't know if y'all have seen it.
I've seen them all.
Are you talking about the like when they remade Rocky in 2010? That's Rocky 4.
Rocky 4 when he fights the Russian, back in the
Yeah.
day.
Oh,
So they
Okay.
are re-editing it and remastering it,
What?
and they're cutting out dude's robot. You know, Paulie, like his
Oh
little,
yeah.
and he had this robot
Why?
from like the 80s, and it was supposed to be like,
Yeah.
we're so rich, we got
Uh
robots.
huh.
And Sylvester Stallone said he was cutting it. He was like, I'm sending that robot to the junkyard.
Oh
And
shit.
I was like, you son of a bitch.
oh, Stallone's doing
What?
the recutting himself.
Yeah. He's like, I was never happy with
Why
it.
is he trying to do some like George Lucas Star Wars shit on Rocky?
I don't know. But I was so mad when I heard that. Like,
Oh,
it made me mad, so I just wanted to bring it up.
okay. Well, thanks
This
for.
is like new news.
Yeah, it
Like
came out
this is
yesterday,
coming
day
out
before.
soon.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Is he
What is it?
remastering them all, or just the
No,
fourth?
just he said that one had stuff in it. The latest Rambo they brought out that was really horrible.
I haven't watched it yet.
It's like the very last one. They
Yeah,
said it was
Last
super
Blood or
gruesome.
whatever.
And he said the one that got released was bad, so he's gonna re-release that. He's just kind of losing it.
I don't know how that one could be more gruesome than the one from '06 or whatever, where dude's just fucking blowing people's heads off with like the 50 caliber machine gun that he hops
There's
on and shit.
a point in this one supposedly where he slices a guy's neck
Uh huh.
and then rips his tongue out
Oh shit.
from the hole.
Well, I gotta
Tight.
throw on this movie.
Yeah, it's your type of movie.
Yeah.
Super gore.
Super. Anyway,
But I think-
Damn, are those
I think
all your
that's
movies,
it.
Tom?
what's
I
up?
never realized how big that collection was.
The movies really start like the top 3 are games, and then the
Holy
middle
shit.
shelf is like
Is
wrestling
porn.
documentaries, and then the bottom 3 are movies. And then I got another
Damn.
one hidden over in the corner, and then one in the closet. I got too many movies.
All alphabetical order.
No, all scattered, scattered around.
I'm really surprised you don't have an alphabetical order.
I thought about doing it one day, like. So I have it where like directors or whatever. So all the Tarantino movies are lined up. All the fucking what's his face, Goodfellas and shit.
You have Goodfellas on Blu-ray.
I have Goodfellas on Blu-ray.
Damn.
Yeah, I still
Now you
I,
have Idle Hands to put next
I
to
do
it.
I did buy I do have Idle Hands.
Who did Goodfellas? Scorsese?
Scorsese? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's fucking gold.
You ever throw on The Irishman yet?
I can't bring myself to watch it. I think Scorsese's best days are behind him. I'd rather
Yeah.
remember him as I do.
It was.
But The Departed is probably my favorite movie from him. And you haven't seen it.
I own The Departed on Blu-ray. Have not watched it yet.
But you know the entire ending, right?
I know the ending. Yeah, I don't know what led up
Oh,
to that,
man.
but
He probably doesn't know the whole ending.
what? Well, don't say it. 'Cause, yeah.
Yeah. no,
Yeah, we won't, but that movie's great. It just sucks that you had anything spoiled for you
Yeah.
about it.
It ends in like a rock opera.
Oh shit.
Everyone starts dancing. It's really,
Yeah.
really crazy.
Oh.
Can we talk about the best part in Departed? And I'm just gonna say this. I'm sorry, Tom. I
Okay.
remember something. But where they meet in the adult film movies, and Jack Nicholson's like, ugh! It's so
Yeah.
fucking good.
There-
It's so good. I'm being vague on purpose.
Yeah.
but
there's-
it's so good.
Fucking American Werewolf in London. That was always the weirdest part to me. Is they have this super serious meeting about how he needs to kill himself because all these people are stuck in limbo. while he's alive. Just people fucking on the movie screen in the back because they're in like an adult movie, and I was like, what is
No,
this?
you need to watch The Departed today,
Yeah.
and then watch that one scene. It is so good,
Yeah.
and it takes away from the whole movie. It has nothing to do with anything,
Yeah.
but it's so good. Like I laugh every time I see it.
Ugh.
Oh.
So,
All right. Well, thanks for listening. I think it's about time to clock out, get out of
hold
here.
on.
Go ahead.
I think we should still just do this as an overtime, but on a Friday.
Yeah, you don't
Because
want
we
me
went
to
off,
just...
we went off the rails. So many times.
we did.
So
Yeah. It
we
just...
might just flip them, for this week.
Well, yeah. Something. We might record fucking Halloween later today.
H2O.
H2O, yeah. Something. It'll come out sometime. Maybe it'll be overtime. All that matters is it's out.
Why is it called H2O?
It's Halloween 20 years later.
Yeah.
Was it or is it? Is it? No, can't be.
Yeah,
It's...
H2O is. That's what it means.
Yeah.
I don't think it. I'm not saying it's presented right, but that's what
Yeah.
they were going for.
The kid was 17 years old, so
No, but
She had
it's
a kid?
20 years after the incident, and yeah. Well, I guess
Well,
3 years after.
how old
the
was she in
incident
the
from
original?
78,
She
had
was
a
probably
kid.
like 17, 18 in the original. So she probably had a kid when she was like 22.
Yeah.
I,
Yeah, I
just
guess
thought-
the timeline adds up.
I was like, man, for a movie called H2O, there's no water. Like, I kept waiting for there to be like,
All right.
refreshment.
And on
I
that
wonder
joke, we're gonna cut this. This is fucking. Tune in for Halloween.
Overtime.
Halloween
Overtime.
Waters.
Halloween Waters.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll see you next time. All right.